Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing today? It's Monday. It's a long night. Got a video out this morning, as you can see on the top there. It was fun putting that one together. It took an extra day or two. Hopefully you guys check it out. A lot of fun putting that one together. Clark International Speedway was really busy. Well, not busy. It was busy car-wise, but I think it was a closed event, but it was really good. Balibago, good morning. Robert McMahon, good morning to you. Tennessee Bob, go Pack, go. Yeah, looking good. Got another Packer fan next to me here. Unfortunately.
You want to be on?
Okay. All right. So, no, good for the division. I think the Detroit Lions are really looking good. My Vikings, I don't know. James Zell Burton, good morning. James Crabble, good morning to you. We have Kansas City and Detroit. Wow, that was a trike making all that noise. And now we got an OTJ going by. Ooh, OTJ. Chuck W, good morning, Chuck. Kylan Lenny, good morning to you. Washington State. River time. Everyone's popping on early. I love it. Good. Everybody's weekend go good, I hope. I'm not quite sure on the exchange rate. I think the US is somewhere 57, 55-ish, I'll say. Just talked to an Australian and the exchange rate's like 37. 37? Yeah, 37 and a half. I think he said 37 and a half. Kuya Tom down in Subic, good morning to you. Adrian Smith, good morning to you, Adrian. You're on early. Mark Smith, I think we might have a relation, probably to Adrian there, saying hello. My house shook from the earthquake. Wow. Kuya Tom's located in Subic, and he says his house, he could feel the earthquake. We've had a few earthquakes here lately. Cebu, 10 days before the one in Davao. There was even one in northern Luzon, a 4.4. Not sure what's happening here. James D. Hart out in the province saying good morning to you. You and Rob sitting there. You almost spilled your red horse. Yeah, don't spill your red horse. That's the big one. Hang on to that in an earthquake. Scagliagiani. I think I butchered that first name. Good morning from Italy. Wow, we got Italy in the house. Michael Wan, good morning. Does it cost to just drive your car at the speedway when there are no races? No, you can drive in there on open days. I don't know if you can get out on the track. You might be able to get your car out on the track on those days. They have track days though where it's open. I think that's a few days a week, in fact. So this last weekend was the European Touring Car. That video again I just released this morning. This coming weekend is Festival of Speed, I want to say. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they got stuff going on at the track again. It's going to be a lot of fun. Nick Moeller, good evening from central Minnesota. Hello, Nick. How you doing? Kuya Tom with the thumbs up. What do we got? 43 people and 8 thumbs ups. There you go, Tom. Get on them. God, almost ran into that guy. Motorbike craziness happening. Screens are on next door, but no customers. Nothing going on at the old Hammer. Honestly, I've never seen it busy. And that black tile here on the veranda, is that what you call that? A veranda maybe, or a patio? Really shows the dust. They clean it, but it just gets dusty. They're probably regretting that dark color. Craig Whelan, good morning. Kevin Aggie, question. Unlike NASCAR, doing the extra race, there is no pit stops in between the laps. No, there's only 7 laps in that race that I was showing there. It's like the old IROC racing in the States. Yeah. They don't run these long ones. There are the endurance races over there. The 24 hours or 12-hour races. There they'll pit stop, do changes, maintain their car so they keep going, yes. Minnesota had the Brainerd International Speedway, which was similar to this. It was a road track, it was a drag strip. I went there one time back when I was in high school or first year of college. Of course, I went there to party more than anything. We stayed at the campground there at the racetrack. That was nuts. Everybody's bonfiring and brought their golf carts or motorbikes, and just a huge ass party at the racetrack. We had to go to the closest lake to bathe. Let's go for a swim, bring some soap. One time was good enough for me. There were guys in the front rows when the girls would walk by. Show us your breasts. They had the big poster boards and all that. I felt bad for the girls because the guys were all drunk and really being assholes, so it was almost dangerous for girls to go to a racetrack back in the day. In fact, there were some videos that were made that somebody had published and put out that were seized, and somebody got arrested for it all. I mean, it got way out of control. So Clark International is nothing like that. Just a nice clean track. Lowell Matheson from Oregon. God bless Lowell Matheson. Good morning. Copal. Resto Bar seems like it's just a laundry operation, like many Korean operations. Yep. I think they really had high hopes that this elegant, should we call it elegant design, was going to be a moneymaker for them. Plus money laundering, I don't know. It's just not working out. Sure is nice though. I mean, I like the screens and all. BIR is still an amazing party, Nick. I'm sure it is. That was our local track up in God's country. That was the beginning of the vacation lakes areas, and then beyond that was even nicer in Minnesota. The closer you get to the cities, the lakes would get a little more fertilizer and junk and just weren't as nice, but the stall TLT Lesta 666, good morning from Pattaya. Hello to you. Hung out with Chad from CB Media a lot this weekend. We shot pool Friday night. We were at the track together Saturday. You guys seeing that video? Last night again after pool league Sunday night, he surprised me, walked in because we had some rubber matches to do. Hell, I didn't get home till 12:30 last night. I'm feeling it, and I don't even drink. So, I don't know. Maybe it's my old age, or I don't know what it is, but I guess the worst part is they smoke in there. It's not just shisha, there's cigars and cigarettes going on. I brought that up before. It's like the old days in the bars where everybody could smoke. How are the prices there? What, next door? I think the prices are high. That's another reason contributing to less customers. I think you can find the menu on, I think it's called Ham or something. If you put in like Hammer, Angeles City, something should come up, and I think you can find the menu for that place and check out the prices. Who won the rubber matches? Well, you'll have to tune into the members only. No, I'll tell you. I was up Chad was up 2-1, and then when he showed up last night, I ran the table on him almost, but I sent the 8-ball prematurely, so I lost. So he beat me best 3 out of 5, and then we kept going. We did it best out of 7, and I think I drew even again, 3-3. But for some reason, something went wrong again, and he won again. So I got him when he was cold, when he hadn't practiced, and I had just played pool league all night. A lot of fun. And I see that they're bringing Killer Pool back to MGC on Tuesdays. Tuesday nights at like 7, Killer Pool is going to be starting up. See you, Joe. Who won the tournament last night? We lost. We played one of the better teams. I think we lost like 7-13, 13-7. Vincent Resort got us last night. Pretty bad. Desmond's making music videos or music down in Cebu, so he flew out of town. That's not the reason, but we just can't do so well sometimes. I started in the dart league. I placed 4th out of 20. Kuya Tom's got a dart league. I think I had heard that down there in Subic. They play darts. That's good. There's darts here on the first Saturday, the first weekend, the first Saturday of every month at Rooftop Bar, Candy Tower 1 and 2. We'll be going to play this coming first weekend. Somebody might be able to chime in. I don't remember. I'm looking forward to seeing the professor playing darts. As I get the idea, he's pretty good. Yes, Kevin, I'm there with you on that. He was supplying a few bars with dartboards back around here. I think he was trying to get the darts going again, and it never panned out. But now that we found this one, he's excited. I'm excited. How many points you need from Mahomes? Oh, I don't even know. I didn't even look. Boy, some of my players really dropped an egg. So I should have looked, but I was editing. I was up most of the night, took a cat nap, put together that thumbnail, so I'm on like 2 hours of sleep here. I didn't even pull up the football because I didn't want to get too sidetracked. Any travel plans yet? No, Adrian, not till the rain stop. This is the longest rainy season I think we've had here in a long time. It's supposed to be over about a month ago, it seems like, but typhoons and craps keep happening. We've had rain like 2 of the last 5 days. So once that stops, I'm getting antsy. I want to hit the road. Looks like rainy season is coming to an end. Yeah. Sure. I'll take care of it. All right, buddy. Any travel plans? Roy Rogers, thanks for the candy race tour. The girls are looking fun. Yes. Boy, those models are spectacular. Carmen and Fritzy. Carmen Radcliffe and Fritzy something. Yeah. I've seen them there like 2.5 years, numerous times, so I've gotten to know them pretty well. As you can see in the video, all they do is they're always doing something, producing something, like those models like to do. Very popular though. I'm glad that Mark brings the same models every single time too, rather than mix it up all the time. think they arrive on Thursday night, Friday night. He puts them up in, I don't know if it's in his villa or somewhere in the candy rooms. They cook and have some good times, you know, some fun, and then it's all business when they get to the track. And like if you guys go to the racetrack this coming weekend, you can approach them, talk to them, get pictures with them. Don't feel, just to say, hey, can I get a picture? And they'll take a picture with you. They'll chat with you. You can say hi to Mark. You can say hi to the whole Candy race team. Hang out, watch them do their thing in the garage there. That's the best part about that Clark International Speedway is you can pretty much go anywhere, do anything you want there. Hell, you could walk out on the track probably, and they wouldn't care. So. I bought a dartboard and I have it in my living room. I practice 2 hours a day, Kuya Tom. Okay, Kuya Tom. You'll have to come up to the Saturday get-together tournament when it gets going here. This first November should be interesting. I think I'm going to do all right. I'm going to go practice this week when that bar's closed, because I guess you can go up there and shoot darts. The house darts are sitting there. If not, I'm going to buy my own darts. But I need some practice before this November tournament. So we'll see. We'll see how good I am. I don't like steel tip. It's a whole different thing than the plastic tip. So. Michael Wan, I guess the security guard at Hammer is the only one who can hang around the edge and people watch. Yeah, he's in the middle of the place right now. I don't hear the music. I don't see customers. That's really strange. Mondays are typically slow. Everybody's hungover. Everybody's hanging out at home for extra time. There goes the ugly tourist. Ugly tourist? Yeah. Little e-bike. 10-6 Detroit Chiefs driving. Okay. Have you felt any earthquakes? No, I haven't felt any earthquakes with the Ring of Fire problems and everything going on here. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's leading up to something different or something bigger somewhere. Everybody's hoping that it doesn't ignite a volcano. You never know. Hello, Chad Watchers. Joyce and G. Keep safe, everyone. What's the price for a racetrack? 200 pesos to get in. If you drive your car in, it's another 200 pesos for 400 pesos for one person and a vehicle to park inside. Is that $8? $7 and something? Very cheap. Very cheap entertainment. That's why I like it too. We have a Stephanie sighting. Nicole, you there? Oh yeah. Here, hang on. Look at. Well, there's a gentleman in between. So Nicole's here. She'll come over. I bought her breakfast. Brought her rice and eggs. So I said you have to come say hi though. She'll be on here before too long. I don't see Natalie, the owner's daughter, Nat's Vlogs. I don't see Stephanie yet. In fact, there's not too many people here for football. So that's a surprise. Is there an earthquake there? It may just be Joe's Wiggles. Yeah, Wiggles is supposed to be in town as well right now. I don't know where she's at. We're supposed to be going to Kuwait on the 24th, but the earthquake's down there in Mindanao. Especially the ones off the coast of has me thinking to wait. What's your opinion? I don't know. It's only been like a week, 2 weeks apart. It's all been happening real recent. So if it continues, you might not want to do what you want to do. So wait a few weeks and see. If they're 2 weeks apart or 10 days apart, you know, it seems like if it keeps happening, there's something that's going to happen here. Usually the signs. So what in the hell is that trike looking thing over there? Look at that hoopty. Oh, I'm too slow. Wow, that was unique as hell. My guess is T-Backsmith, Keith, and the other Alphabet bloggers. Yes. Yeah, for the football game. I saw Keith here this last week. We're going to go together and do our Atlantis Club visit here in a couple of weeks. So, Nick, I got a wingman that's going to be going with. We'll see if there's going to be a few of us. Oh my God, no money, no honey. That was Nicole yelling that. I don't know if you guys heard that. That's funny. Who the hell is she yelling that to? It wasn't to a customer. I think it was just to one of the security guards. She cracks me up. Nats, Natalie's Vlogs, want to subscribe? Yeah, Nats, N-A-T-Z Vlogs. N-A-T-Z Vlogs, Nats Vlogs. I think she's up to like 31 or 33 subscribers. Yes. Now she just has to put the work in, or start the work. So we'll see if that happens. Hopefully she picks up a camera or starts to do some lives for herself. I think she'd be good at it, especially since she's fluent in Tagalog as well as English. She could have a unique blend of interviews or whatever. Professor, good morning, good morning, good morning. That's a good one. I've never heard that. Why have I never heard good morning? That's funny as hell. I feel ya. I know what you're speaking of, Professor. Especially when I was hungover, it was always a wood morning for some reason. Yes. Oh, that's funny. One in the pink racing. I'm afraid of getting there and being stuck in a volcano goes off mainly and losing power if it got that bad. And I see they are watching several at the moment. Yes, yes. Give it some time and see what happens. Yes, yes, yes. Dave DeGrunt, good morning. Here at the 1 hour mark, oh my God, there's Chad, CB Media right now going by. I think he's leaving town. He just honked. Good guy, good guy. At the 1 hour mark, somebody remind me and we'll talk about a topic here. Something that was proposed to me here in the last week or so. Very interesting. Good morning, running late, finishing editing the video. You know how it is. Oh yeah, Wayward. If you look at my videos, I think it's been 3.5 days between videos, which is long for me, but again, my Fridays turn into a long ass weekend and it's go, go, go. Especially when Chad CB Media or somebody's in town. My 2 o'clock pool league turned into a go home at like 10 o'clock. And then Saturday all day at the track turns into take a nap when you get home, and then Sunday is the whole thing again, and pool leagues and hanging at the bar for 6 hours. But I'm not complaining, I'm living life and having fun. That's what I'll tell you. That's what weekends are for. Every day's a weekend here. We had a 6.0 earthquake at 1 a.m. So many earthquakes. Yeah, wow. When was that, Wayward? Was that recently? Raymond, Uncle Adrian, Chad, and I have travel plans to Club Excess this upcoming Saturday night. All the ladies miss him. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I miss all the ladies. I think I friended one or two and I've been watching. Those girls are funny. And my Facebook's been lit up lately. If you friend one or two, all of a sudden you get 10, 12, 20 friends requests. Ugh. And don't accept them all. There's a lot of scams and bad ones, and if you get the wrong one on your Facebook account, it could get hacked or some shit. So I wonder if Chad's coming back to light up my live and talk about his pool skills. I don't know if he's parking or what's going on. I should have had him. We've had 2 earthquakes in my area. Cuyatan. Wow, what the hell is going on? Wow. That's alarming, to tell you the truth. Too many earthquakes going on. It's like it's leading up to something. Last night, wow. Chuck, I hear ya. It's an interesting one. It's a very interesting proposal. Makes me wonder if anybody else has been proposed the same thing. So hold tight for that one. We'll talk about it in 25, 30 minutes. Is it nippy out there? The guy across the street is bundled up. No, it's very cool. Tell you the truth, I don't even, on these cooler days, I'm not sweating. I feel good. We got the fans on, but I don't even think about the heat when it's cool like this. This is a good temperature, to tell you the truth. Right now, this is perfect. I think we're finally getting into the great cool season, so I look forward to that. Wayward says he's 300 subscribers away from 3,000 followers. Check out Wayward Traveler's YouTube channel, you guys, if you're out there. Nat's Vlogs, CB Media, promote all the good guys. Let's go with the thumbs ups. Please hit the thumbs up. Someone, if I leave a like on some Filipina post, I get the jailbait boyfriend coming out of the dark to bash on me and say good. Yes. Don't forget just a like to her post. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah. Some gentlemen are very jealous or overprotective. I don't know if you guys were jealous. When I was in high school, I was a very jealous boyfriend. What are you doing talking to him? What are you guys talking about? What was that all about? What do you like him now? You like him more than me? Lay that bullshit on the girl. Sorry for that, girls, but I didn't have a trusting family life back in the day, and I think it all, transferred over to my relationships for a while there. I didn't know why. I didn't care. I didn't know what I was doing. And then I had friends that never worried about their girlfriends, and they had the greatest relationships, trusting relationships. And I don't know. I didn't. It took a long time. Even in college, I remember I had a girlfriend that played on the tennis team, and it was the same way. What's going on? None of these girls were untrustworthy. It was just me making shit up. When we broke up in that college relationship, boy, that one hurt. Drank a lot more. Always wondering, crying. In fact, I think I cried a bunch of nights. You know what? Well, I don't know what. Those first true love relationships back in the day, wow. They were powerful. We had a guy that I worked with that was in college, and he broke up, and he was so heartbroken. In fact, he committed suicide. You never want to go to that extreme, but it's those early relationships in high school and college that, I don't know, tough, very tough. Who pro host to you, Chad? I'm on the dating site, so I've met a few girls on there. I've had to tune it all back because I can't juggle so many conversations. So, but one of them that I've been chatting with for a while, over a month and a half or something, I proposed something. I thought it was a joke, but no, not a joke. Adrian, have fun, Raymond. John Allen, good morning. There you go, John. You got your tool on you now. I found your comment. Edgar, I think I lit him up too with another moderator tag, so I think we're good for a while. Not that we really need it. I see some comments pop on and then they disappear right away. So I don't know if it's you guys doing it or people just retracting what they've commented, or YouTube's grabbing it because they determined it to be a little inappropriate. But I do catch that now and then. Some Filipino boyfriends will lead to drama, yes. Some foreigner boyfriends can lead to drama. There was a girl here last week or a couple weeks ago that the boyfriend showed up and was loudmouthed and yelling at her, and she's here having a beer, and it was a tangle town going on. So I don't know. That even happens here. Justin is cooking here tonight. Raymond, nice steak. BT and Betty's Philippines Adventures. Howdy, howdy. Wow, I haven't heard from you in a long time, BT. And Betty's. Are you still doing YouTube? I think I used to have all notifications on everybody that I used to watch, but YouTube sometimes changes that as well. You go into your settings under somebody that you subscribe to. Sometimes it'll just go to notifications rather than all notifications. I don't know. YouTube's a wonderment sometimes, how things change and stuff. Does anyone know if the local hospital takes TRICARE? John, I think there is one on Clark. Obviously, there's something in Manila. I think there's one on Clark. Somebody should be able to chime in and help you out with that question. Or if you're here, you know, Andre over at Miko's he's up on that as well, but he's going to be flying back to the States, I think, this week. He does all his physicals and all his stuff at the hospitals back in, his doctors back in Atlanta, Georgia. Gets his teeth cleaned and does his physicals, and I don't know what else he goes. He only goes for 8 days. He can't go more than 2 weeks. He can't even go 2 weeks. And he's itching to get back there, so he's one. If you're here, you could ask. Somebody should chime in, though, and let you know what's going on with TRICARE. Hit the thumbs ups. We are building our house. Where are you building your house, BT? Maybe you got that on vlogs. I just don't have time to watch all the YouTubers I used to watch. Text back, Cowboys suck. Boy, they do suck. Did they have a lead and then they blew it and lost? Yeah, I think they did. Yes, it's on Clark. Okay, good. Eating at Rosa's right now. Okay. Rosa's is the old Poppy's Bar and Chill out there at Drake Hotel. It used to be. Now it's Rosa Hotel and 544 Restaurant and Bar. Yep. Clark Medical City Hospital does. There you go, John. Lowell Matheson says Clark Medical City Hospital will take your TRICARE. It is unclear if Medical City accepts TRICARE, okay, as there is conflicting information online. Some sources suggest TRICARE is not widely accepted in the Philippines and that patients may have to pay up. I think you might have to pay and get reimbursed. There's a foreigner here I'll just bring up. I ran into this morning. I'm not going to say names. He had a daughter with a young Filipina here, and his daughter got sick and had to go into the hospital, one of the local hospitals here. And this girl might be one. I don't know if she's even one. 5 days they had to incubate her, I think it was. She had pneumonia. They almost lost her. He said the bill, even though the girl has TRICARE, she has PhilHealth and all, the bill was over 230,000 pesos. What's that, about $5,000? 4,000 and some dollars? I think PhilHealth was 90,000. I'm not sure what that means. If 90,000 of that was paid from PhilHealth, but that's crazy. He had to pay that. Well, he helped out. He's here living and he's doing everything he can to support this daughter, even though it sounds like the family doesn't really want him involved. He's offered to buy a house and an apartment and take care of this child and raise this child. But the The girl's very young. And it's not so much the girl that doesn't want it, it's the family that doesn't want him, or they tried to extort him. So that's the bad thing. You get some girl here pregnant, the family is going to probably try to extort money out of you, even though you want to be the right father to this child. No, they don't want it. They just want the money. They'll do the raising of the child. They'll let you know if and when you can visit. It's a shitty game. I think the pregnancy was unplanned, obviously, in that situation. TRICARE is taking on most large hospitals, but you pay it first, you get your reimbursed later. There you go. VA in Manila. Santa Ana. Santa Ana. BT, is that in Luzon, or where the hell's Santa Ana? That sounds like a town in California or something. Are you in California? Oh, cracking my back. Save me a trip to the States every 6 months. Yeah, John Allen, there you go. I guess you'll find out how good that is. And if you might still want to go back to the States now and then. But at least you got something here, local. I have international health insurance, Cigna. Yeah, I heard that's a good way to I was going to ask you how much you pay, but that doesn't matter. I think you're at a different rate than what I'd be or anybody else. So that's up to you if you want to offer that information, bro, first, sir. I did a video on TRICARE and, okay, nice. Santa Ana, Pampanga. Nice, BT, so you're close. Pampanga's the province we live in here, which includes Balibago and Mabalacat and Old Angeles and all that. Just like we talk about provinces out in the outskirts, Pampanga is the province here, if I'm not mistaken. Pampanga. Here is a for you not asked without having a live. Are you still doing major grocery shopping and cooking, or mostly grab delivery? Yeah, mostly grab delivery. Absolutely. Get some quick meal stuffs here and there, some lunch meats and some sandwiches and some eggs to cook and stuff, but a lot of grab. A lot of laziness happens here. Grab is too convenient. Too convenient. It's an addiction. Grab can be like an addiction. The VA clinic only gives treatment and pharmacy for services connected to disabilities. They don't do primary care. Touchdown to Mahomes running. Nice. That's 6 points. I can handle that. $526 a month for that. All right. Thank you, Professor. That's your international health care through a major provider. I think I had checked into all that. You can take advantage of that anywhere, I believe. International, that's what international means.
300?
The vans are arriving. VA coverage in the U.S., no care there. Oh. If have VA coverage in U.S., no care there. Yeah, John Allen's a retired veteran, Marines. Cigna is one of the big ones, okay. TRICARE took a whole year to reimburse me when I had my stroke. Holy shit, BT. That must have been a hefty bill, kind of like Bill. I think when Bill Kazmaier went to the hospital there, I think it was over $1 million. It kept adding up. Just like that girl I was talking about. They weren't going to do anything until he had kept forking out, 20,000 pesos, 30,000 pesos. Yeah, crazy. Trying to hold you hostage. Don't let you leave. I think Bill, I don't know if you're on, but Bill was telling me that he got wheeled outside in a wheelchair to just get some fresh air and see daylight after a couple of weeks in a bed. And I think a Grab pulled up for a taxi or something, and he wanted to just roll into that car and get the hell out of there. He wanted to escape. But the nurses that were with him, kind of were looking at him like, no, don't even try it. Don't even try to run. Crazy. Detroit 10, Kansas City 13, 2 minutes till half. Okay. I'm pretty good. I'll just say that. Professor, I'm so excited. I want to go this week on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday here when the bar's closed. You can practice on those boards up there. That means I got to go get my darts. Go buy some darts. So I got to get on that. Maybe today I'll go over. I know where to get them. At that pet store I featured in a video a long time ago. They got darts. I think they got darts out at the mall as well, but I think they sell them by the gram. They might be heavier. I think I remember steel tip darts being a little heavier than plastic tip. It was a lot, mostly for ICU. Yeah, I'm sure. Crazy. Medical is so expensive in America, while Congress and Senate get universal health care. Yeah. MGC last night was rocking. Met a couple guys from Australia, Brad and somebody, can't remember their names. There was quite a few that came through. ABC's crowd came over. There wasn't a birthday party, but holy shit, did it get crazy. It gets loud, people singing. The main group of guys there are all like DJs. And then all the girls that come along, I think, are girlfriends of foreigners. Now these are beautiful people. Younger crowd, beautiful, crazy crowd. They spend a fair chunk of money when they're there. And they hung out a lot longer last night than any other time. I want to play those soft tip electric boards. Yes, I know, that's the easy way. It surprised me watching those guys doing doing steel tip, how they were doing the math pretty quick. Junior, nothing. Look at that guy. Color coordinated. Funny guy. Always got a smile on his face and his hand out. Turn the camera back here while a couple foreigners walk by. There was a foreigner that just asked me to blur him. Came by and said, hey. At least I remembered it's early in the video, so when I get home. So if you're watching, sir, it'll take an hour or two or a few hours once this is uploaded for me to take and blur that out. So patience. Steel tip is the only way. Soft tip is for rookies. Yes, I hear you there, Professor. I was a rookie for many a league, many a year. Really look forward to it. How's Atlantis coming along? I don't know. I peeked in there and it didn't look so spectacular with the lights on and them doing construction. But he doesn't want me to film in there for another week or so. So hold tight and everybody will get a glimpse of what it looks like during the daytime after the remodel, and then hopefully we can sneak into Dollhouse and take a look at that place as well. Junior Lexi put on a little weight. Yeah, Junior's no longer Junior. Enrique, good morning, Enrique. How was Enrique today? I can do steel tip darts, but you'll have to do the math. Yeah. I always liked numbers. I was an inventory manager at Best Buy. I love numbers. I could always do really well in college and in high school and all the numbers. classes that we had to take. One of my favorite subjects. Beautiful purple outfit. If Hammer brings in girls, they will clean up. Yes, yeah. You might need to have some girls always hanging out there, chilling. Why would anybody want me to be blurred? Want to be blurred? I don't know. I think some guys here think they're more popular than they are. We're all so inconsequential in this life. I don't know. People think that they're more valuable or more popular than they really are. That's all right. You can think that way. So I can respect it. Halftime net score change. Nicole, get a customer. She's yet to come by the honey in the window. Yeah, honey in the window. I don't see her right now. I don't know. She might have snuck out of here. You never know with that girl. She might have a customer. Bar fines now 5,000 to 6,000, and ladies' drinks are about $3.50. Yes, we were excess. I'll let you know. There's girls for 4,000. And then it goes up from there, 5,000, 6, 7, maybe even 8 for some of those girls there. And it's based on how popular they are. So that fee may change. So it surprised me that night we were there, or the nights that we were at Excess, that some of the girls are 4,000 only. I think MGC is even higher than that. I think it's 5,000 plus. MGC is going to do some VIP rooms again, where it sounds like anything goes. For like 3,000 pesos for an hour, you can go in behind the doors or behind the blinds, do what you want to do, you know, minus extreme craziness. But they're going to start some kind of VIP, almost like a, I don't know, 3,000 pesos, all on, all goes. That's crazy. You gotta try anything. MGC's been doing a lot of Facebook lately, some real risky shorts, pictures. That's good. Get away with what you can get away with. Bring in people, marketing. See you now. Empty place today. Nobody here. Kind of like it. Got it from the horse's mouth. I'm too handsome to be blurred. Yes, there you go. Hammers, bleeding money's too bad. Their food is good. The scoring is super easy. Oh, yeah. Hammers, bleeding money. I think I'm almost caught up. Too handsome. Yes, you are. They just find girls, or girls do what you want to do. They just find girls, or girls do what you want to do. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm interested to see how it goes and what happens in there. What I'd like to know is how much the bar fine goes the girls get. It's a good question. I think on like a 5,500 bar fine, I think the girl gets 2,000. You know, on a 4,000, the girl might get 1,500. I'm not sure. I don't think they get half. Champagne room, yes. Yeah, the owners will obviously always pocket a lot more money than what the girl gets. Joyce, goodbye, Joyce. We'll catch up. Come back Fridays and Mondays, 9 a.m. here, Philippines time, evening time in the States. I will say MGC brings in new girls every week. I don't recognize half of them week to week. That's due to a bunch of reasons like pregnancies, and they change and go to different bars. Seems like there's a girl getting pregnant every week. I suppose if you're a popular one, you can go request higher salaries each day in addition to your bar fine. And what bars are more busy than other bars? That's another thing girls are going to chase around to. If a bar is pulling in a lot more business than, say, MGC or something else, hells yeah, go where the customers are rather than stick to a place that's not really paying the bills, I should say. So,
I take it that was the doctor.
yeah. Gerard Fairfield, I just seen Anna. Have you ever talked to her? No, in fact she's right in front of me. I don't, no. A few times back in the day, might have chit-chatted, but I think it's getting harder to have a conversation with her. I guess I shouldn't say that because I don't know. I don't have conversations with her. I don't want to. No. She's at least not one of these ones that constantly begs or has her hand out. She just kind of looks at you strange and hopes for handouts, I think. Tough life. Thailand is cheaper along with the Vietnam and Cambodia. Yes, absolutely. Better healthcare. That's what I've heard. I don't know. I think a bunch of people go to Guam. Is that right? If you have a surgery, you don't want to go back to the States, you can go to some other Southeast Asia countries. I don't know where Guam is, but that's a country I've heard that come up. God, little kids on motorbikes with no helmets. Drives me crazy. They look like Hopeless ended. Yes, she's right here in front. It's been 30 minutes. What's the proposal? Oh my God, it's almost time. All right. Need to open that door. Chubbs, can you shut down Dixon Mias? Steve. Dixon Mias. What is that? Dixon Mias. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, there's braces. Thailand used to be cheaper. You want to say hi? Okay, come here, eggs and rice. How are you today? You good? Your food was good? Okay. All right. Thank you. See? She's here. What was the proposal? Well, the proposal, which I'll be doing a vlog on real shortly, makes me wonder how many other people have proposals like this. Looking ganda. Is a girl wants me to get her pregnant. A female here in the Philippines had asked me if I would get her pregnant. And I was blown away laughingly, like, what are you talking about? Yo, we could practice. You know, you come up with these stupid things, you know, whatever. But she was serious. Very serious. She's financially stable. She doesn't want money. She doesn't want anything from me. You know, there again, don't trust anybody here. That's why I even said it sounds like a scam. Sounds like it could get my ass in a ringer, and I don't want to go that route, but she is, again, financially stable. She doesn't want money. She just wants a baby. I think it was after that short when Bill and I were talking blue eyes and stuff. You know, a lot of these Filipinos really like light-skinned Americans or light-skinned foreigners. They like the mix. They like how the 50-50 Filipino-American or Filipino Australian, whatever. They like how those babies look. So we got talking, and she's serious. She's very serious. She says we'll draw up all the paperwork. We'll do it legally, whatever. You know, it seems really, really crazy. I'm sure that other people have been proposed that before. And in fact, I know that some of these Filipinas say they're on birth control and they want to get pregnant from a foreigner anyway. So there's that trick. The gentleman that I talked about earlier with the baby who was sick and in the hospital for a while, they're kind of trying to get money out of him. I don't know if it's all changed since then, but it just seems like it's a trap. John Allen. Oh my God, I just missed that. Thank you, John Allen. Gotta go. Thanks for the info, everyone. John, thank you again. You're always contributing. I really appreciate that. That goes to help pay for meals and giving some of these people meals and whatever else and stuff. So really appreciate that, John Allen. Love you, buddy. Have a good day. Typing on Samsung phone like my phone better. Guam is U.S. territory. Chad B. Minnesota smart. Yes, I know. Chubbs, a happy Thanksgiving to you and all your fellow Canadians. No way. Lawyers' paperwork not be enough. I hear you. I'm there with you, you know. It's a compelling proposal. I've never considered having biological children. I missed that boat a long time ago. Always was in relationships where women had children already. Boom from the top rope. Yes, from the top rope. Is that something that sounds like something Marco says? I think I caught that. Financially stable means she can afford a lawyer. Yes. Said, what? What are you talking about? Are we talking artificial insemination? No. So, seems crazy, right? Makes you wonder, and I wonder how many other foreigners have had similar proposals or have got in trouble because they didn't. I don't know. It's just a crazy topic to me. It seemed very strange. Blew me away when she was serious and had told me that. Trap. Don J says it's a trap. I remember when bar fines were $1,500 to $2,500. Jennifer Aquino. Done watching your latest vlog. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate that. Hopefully that latest vlog kind of told a story without so much me talking over everything. I thought it was a fun one. Included different drivers, models, showed what the track's all about without showing too much racing, because I know that you guys don't like to watch the racing. You just I just want to show what that track's all about and tell you it's very inexpensive entertainment locally. If you could choose to have a baby, how will that pan out with your future girlfriend or wife? Well, yeah, true, but I would never have ties with this child. You know, I'd be interested, I'd want to know and whatever, but I don't know. Just bringing up the topic, I'll be doing a video on it. Block that person, no little chubs needed. Yes. I have a baby girl from a Filipina. Wait, I'm married. Yeah, I see, you're married. This is a no strings attached, legally done. Yeah. So mom, if you're on, probably thinking, what in the hell you got yourself into? Todd says the girl may be thinking about the future. Even if she signs everything, the baby is entitled to a U.S. passport, which is worth its weight in gold to a person here. So there's so many things to consider when this is brought up. And I like to be prepared, and I like to think through, and I like to research. I don't know if I want to research this or anything, but it just has come up in the last week, I want to say. It seems so far-fetched and crazy to me, but it's a fun topic, not fun topic, it's a topic that I think needs to be discussed, or I'm going to make a vlog on it and see what I can find out. So, crazy though, huh? And usually having children is in the States I've never heard of that in the States where somebody wants to have a child. They just want a sperm donor. If they do, they go have artificial insemination, or they do in vitro, whatever it is, in vitro. I don't know what even the terminology is, but crazy, 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 crazy. Expat rental, that sounds like the plan. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's a lucrative thing for me. Maybe I can start a business. No. I would run. Yes, she has 3 kids now. You can be the 4th income. Yeah, no children. No children. There again, I don't know. How do you know? How do you trust anybody? You know, that's the tough part here. You're getting red talking about the freeborn. Yeah, free boom boom. Yeah, see, that's what I thought about. Financially stable means she needs money from grandma. Going to hospital, dad's tractor broke, sister needs braces, brother needs loan, tranny sister needs boob job to make her more money. St. John, right on. St. John, did you? Oh, I know. Is that you, Dave? Okay. Yeah, I can just tell by the terminology you're using there. That's you. That's right. Nicole's chilling down here on her phone now. She ate. Too bad she smokes. Send her to me, Professor. Yeah. Yep. There you go. I'm sure a lot of people would help out these sperm donors with actual action rather than artificial insemination. I think there was a girl I dated whenever the bridge collapsed in Minneapolis, 2008. I guess it's right around 2008. We had dated for, I believe, about a year, and she was ready to have children. 2008 would make me 39 or so, I think I was in this relationship. We had talked about having children after I had stepfathered children for about 8, 9 years, 10 years, whatever it was. I don't know. I considered it at that point, and she was ready. She was drinking the soy milk and exercising and doing everything she needed to do to make her body perfect. I know my words are wrong here, but she was doing what she needed to do to be ready to be pregnant. After hanging out with my nephews and my brother one weekend, I decided, hell's no. We're not doing this. I'm not gonna be 40 and having a child. That would make me 58 before, you do the numbers. In the States, it's different than here. Children usually leave home at 18 to go to college or to start their own life. So all I'm thinking is I'm gonna be 40 before the child's born. I'm gonna be 60 before the child's moved on to his or her own life. I don't want to do that. Being selfish. The relationship ended and she wondered why, and I told her that's why. I don't want to hold you back from having this children that you want to have. Yeah. She was a sweet gal. We're still friends. She's a supporter of mine and happy with me moving on and doing what I want to do in my life. She never did have any biological children. She adopted a girl from a different country. Beautiful relationship relationship with her daughter. She's never had a boyfriend or married or anything. Single mother raising a girl. I don't know what she paid to adopt a girl from a different country, but it's working out perfect for her. So she's always been very successful in her career, has the money to pay for it all, so it's not an issue there. Something we had considered. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Here, girl proposes me to get her pregnant, no strings attached, legally, whatever else. I don't know. It's just something that's stuck in my head, knowing that she's serious. Is it a trap? I don't know. Monetize your swimmers. There you go. There you go. There you go. Overseas reviews as the devastated in cooking videos, mostly yes. What's the percentage bar girls with kids? I would say more than 50%. Oh my God, I'd say it's more like 80%. To tell you the truth. Well, I got to go back a few. It looks like financially stable. Okay. Sargon style. I would want strings. Okay. Tito George's Travels, lots of monetized babies and pick for TV commercials, and sometimes actors and actresses, it's all about the status. Yep. What's the percentage of bar girls? Okay, we just covered that one. Overstay Road has been domesticated, only cooking videos mostly. What's Bob Barker? What's the upside to the proposal? Yeah. I don't know. You know, I'd want to see the child. I'd want to see my physical attributes. That's a problem too, is I don't want to be involved, but I kind of want to be involved because I want to see, because I've never had biological children. Missed that boat. I think I'd always wonder. Maybe it would be something that I'd have access to or something, but I don't know. I don't think I want to go down that road, to tell you the truth, but there's no benefit for you and the father and the child in walking away. Ricky, true. Mini Chad, yeah. I don't know what she sees in me. Is it just blue eyes and light skin, or is it my reckless life that I lead, selling everything and coming here? Is that even anything, or is it just me? You know, I don't think that's genetics. My father retired at 45. I retired at 52. I always thought he was the wisest man in the world. I think I'm rather wise. I've learned from my mistakes. So I don't know if it's a genetics thing that I carry with me. I think it's more of a learn by mistakes. So 96 people, 57 thumbs ups. Nothing's free, Dan Soy. Absolutely no free lunch. Wonder if Nicole's knows Honey Bunny. I do not know. I don't think she's here that late. Literally nothing in it for Chad. Got to be the easiest way to get laid. Yeah, there you go, Copal. True. Honey, Bay, no. H. Bachelor, did you ever work at Best Buy Corporate or just... no, I went over and interviewed at Best Buy Corporate, but I didn't like that whole cubicle life. So... in fact, I took my way of inventory managing skills, my numbers skills, to corporate to tell them, I think this is the way you need to do it. This is the way I was doing it in Delaware, because Delaware was a tax-free state and we did more business than any other Best Buys in the nation for a while there. I had to be faster and more efficient in my style than the way, of course, they wanted me to perform. They didn't understand my numbers, but when I explained and showed them, it saved a lot of time. So when I went back to Minnesota, I had proposed to corporate. They never took up on it. But then again, that was the whole beginning of the computer era then, so. Am I still close with my stepchildren? Yes, just did a video chat with the boy here within the last couple weeks. He's pretty reckless himself. You know, he had won like $8,000 playing dice games. And I can't believe the money some of these guys make just playing dice with your friends. I think there's other things involved, but he's doing well. He's in the trades, but he doesn't like the trades. think he likes the crazy life he's leading right now. So good for him. And then the daughter's had her own children. Their children are, boy, they're getting older. They're probably middle school age now. So it's fun to keep up on their stories. I don't chime in as much as I need to or should, but yes. Honey Bunny always has discounted, short time, always looking for 500 peso bargains. Yeah, yes. The bottom line is there are good men and good women in the world. 50-50 both ways. Yes, true. Focused Asia, no more bad week. Being beat by some teams, shit kings. And yeah, we and TR were talking about your matchup. I think somebody only got me like 4 points, one of my main people. I don't even know. Where am I at, JR? If you wouldn't mind looking. Am I going to finally take my first locks in fantasy? I didn't even look last night today. I'm just chalking it up as I'm going to get my ass beat finally, and I like that. It sounds like something a ladyboy would say. What's up, chillin'? Trust me. You couldn't walk away from your one and only. Kevin, I hear you there. I would always be wondering and would want to know and want to see, and maybe pictures would do that, but I don't know. It's crazy, right? If you even spend more than 10 seconds thinking about making a deal to impregnate a woman, no strings attached, here in the Philippines, you have officially lost your mind. Here in the Philippines, yeah. Don't trust anybody, I always say. Boy, they have a way of convincing you sometimes. There's a couple guys over here I don't want to constantly film on the deck at Hammer, so I don't want to get that guy next to me either. Let's see what this looks like when the people get out of the way. You did move to the Philippines to become you did move to the Philippines to become a dad? No. She don't deserve the Chatster DNA. There you go. Maybe we put a price tag on it. Don't people come to the Philippines to sell organs like kidneys and whatever else organs you can sell? I just watched some Filipino short movie on Netflix where the family wanted to send their child to college, so the father donated one of his kidneys to pay for this child's college. Well, then the child got sick and needed a kidney transplant, and the only matching donor was going to be that father. The father never told the family, so now the father couldn't donate a kidney to save its own child because he had done that to pay for the college that he thought was going to be the plan. That's Pool League. That's Colin from Pool League. Jesus. He did that on purpose, kind of like Chad CB Media put louder pipes on his car, on his bike, so that you let people know that you're coming by. Blue eyes and pale skin is more accurate. Light skin would be more brown melanin, and like some Filipinos, you are pale, sir. Embrace that. Hawk majestic. Thank you. Yes. Considering that for even a second does not sound wise. Remember, folks told you to not settle down with a girl. Folks are telling you to protect your swimmers. Yes, yes, and yes. 20-10, KC's up. So if I've never played pool much, I beat you, you owe me a drink. Yes, that's usually how it goes. You want to play for a drink, we can play for a drink. I ran about 12 games last night after Pool League. It was fun. I was making some magnificent shots. And then it came back around where it was Chad and me again for a 5-on-5, or whoever could get to the 5 best of 7 and he beat me. So I don't know. I thought I was going superstar all night long, and then Chad gets up, and for some reason I just couldn't beat him this weekend. So I'm getting my ass beat finally. All right, good. Doesn't that sound weird to say good? I just need to get that monkey off my back. I'm 5-0 or whatever, and I don't like that. If you don't trust anyone, you'll end up alone. I was all about party, drinking, travel, sex until I met my wife, so you leave yourself open to possibilities. Yes. I hate a twin brother who doesn't drink, so I've got extra liver and kidneys. Yeah. Twin brothers, that would come in handy. No need Pool League John to bring a Harley by now and blow out the pipes. So that's a crazy deal, huh? Crazy proposal. I'll be doing a video on it. Maybe I can chat with a few girls and include them in there. Sammy, good morning. How are you? You good? Yeah?
Are you good now?
I'm good now.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Business, good?
No,
Not yet? People were just saying,
maybe later.
people were saying that Red Street or Walking Street's been a lot busier lately.
Yeah.
So I think the customers or people are coming
later.
back.
Yeah, maybe later.
Okay. You look happier.
Yeah.
You must be eating and selling something at least.
Yeah. But
Okay.
you come later.
Yeah, yeah. All right, see you. You have the pool, you have the edge and pool when the drinks flow and you're sober. Yeah. Actually, I played better when I was a few drinks in, I thought. But then you get a few too many drinks in and your game goes to shit. There's not too many guys here that I notice get as intoxicated as I used to get, unless they just hide it very well. In the States, you could always see people that had too much to drink. It was obvious. Here, I don't know. I don't see it like I saw it there. But believe me, a lot more people drink a lot longer here. A lot of beers for breakfast these days. I don't see anybody on the counter or on the ledge with beers right now. But I'm sure there's a few here already. If I could handle it, I'm sure I'd like that little early morning buzz in living here in fantasy land. Philippines, crazy town. I play better when I'm drunk, I think. Yep, that's what I thought. I think the confidence level comes up, and the games like pool or golf is all in confidence levels. Some of my best rounds of golf was just muscle memory and confidence and having a good time. You're not thinking about your setup and your stroke and your try to draw or slice or, you know, any of that. You're just going through the mountain. You're just having a good time. When you overthink is when, even in pool league, when I feel that I'm overthinking is when I do shitty. If I can just get up there and pick my line and shoot with conviction and don't lift, follow through, there's a lot of that. When it happens naturally, I play well. Like after pool league, like I said, I probably beat 12 people. And it was just fun. It was going. Fuck, I was sweating like a biatch, man. I couldn't believe how hot and sweaty I was getting just from playing pool, but it was non-stop action. It was awesome. Beers for breakfast. I'm still a party person. I'm just glad my wife feels the same when we are on vacation. Grandpas are great babysitters. Yeah. 24-gram darts would be perfect for you. All right. I think I played with 16. Sucked him. 24. All right. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go to that pet store today. Got an itch. I'm not as sweaty today. I look like I'm tired because I probably had 2 hours of sleep. So I'm ready to get my tan on and go travel Luzon here. This weather would ever straighten up. With skinny flights. Yes, I had like 2 or 3 sets of darts back in my day. You all pour the beer in your morning cereal, right? Yeah, never did that. Never did that. Maybe in college as a funny joke or something, but that doesn't even sound good. I always had to have milk in my cereal. Darts, individual or team. The tournaments that happen at Rooftop Bar, Sunset Rooftop Bar there, Candy Tower 1 and 2, are draw partner. Whoever shows up, the amount of people, you all draw cards, and whoever matches up, that's who you're playing with. So that's how they run that tournament. I like that. Be fun to get teamed up with Professor and us whoop up on them. Whoop up on them. Some of them were really good. And then some of them they told me were the ones to watch because they're excellent. They weren't so good. So I'm interested. Everybody, just like golf or just like pool, the more practice, the better you get. The more confidence you have, the better you do. A lot of negative about the proposal. Yes. Yes, Zell. Is that you? I thought there'd be a lot of that. A lot of people looking out for me or looking out for others. I've learned through mistakes again here. Don't trust anybody. Look out for your old number one, yourself. Thank God I don't drink, or I'd lose common sense again. Does Efren drink? Efren drinks? Hells yeah. Efren will have a few beers now and then. The day that I played him, he was playing chess, and he probably had, well, we waited for 2 hours to play him. And he had a few beers while he was playing chess. So, yeah, he does drink beer. I think I bought him a beer or two, watching him play one time with that friend. Yeah, Waters sweating. Where we went and watched Efren play that one time, it was so freaking hot. Man. He had to change shirts like 3 times that day. 91 watching, 60 thumbs ups. Let's go, people. 62 thumbs ups, 89 people. In everything we do, if you overthink, you mess it up. We never overthink when taking a shit. Just do it. Yes? So there you go. Perfect words of wisdom, Professor. I like that. And it would be in my video if I turn the camera around now. Just let her go. Another little gal with a child over here I don't want to film. Taking a coffee break at work, so thought I would say a big hello to you from sunny Kuala Lumpur, Bill Cooper. Good morning to you, Bill Cooper. I get all your little Facebook things that you're sending. I got a lot of people that are sending those Facebook things, so sometimes I open them all, sometimes I don't open them for a week or so. I get too many. Hello and good morning, Chad, and to all who are on the live Genie cruise. Missed the topic. Did you hear the proposal, Genie? We will kick their asses, Professor. You are so right. Robert McMahon, okay. Oh my God, another brownout. Had to switch phones. Ooh, you get a lot of brownouts out there, Wayward? That's my biggest fear as being a vlogger, is I can't have brownouts. I can't be in the middle of an upload and stuff like that. Plus have a brownout for many hours would suck. Air conditioning and everything else. What's up, live chat? Andy H is in the house. Everybody's coming on. I saw that regular guy was running the live also at the same time, but it's all right. Plus there's NFL on. What's the score? Better than cold, mate. Hot better than cold, in my opinion. I was good at chess in middle school, won 2 chess championships, then I discovered girls. Yes, I was really good at chess as well, when you have the time. When you have time. In the States, you usually don't have much time. Here, Efren sat there and played chess for 2 hours and made us wait. which is okay. We just shot pool and warmed up. Hey, he came in cold and beat our asses, other than Roselle. She actually beat him that night. Brian Russell, what proposal we talking about? Just joined. Good morning, Jeannie Cruz proposal. Yes, I missed that. Just left regular guys chat. Okay, only 6 likes. Come on, people. 6 likes. There's like 66 likes. So that's what you might probably meant to me. You probably need a shower now then. Usually daily brownouts and only 5 minutes. Okay, all right, that's good. 2 weeks ago, electric stood up for 10 hours. Good morning. Yeah, no, the proposal is a gal that I've been chatting with for a while. Had asked if I would get her pregnant. I'll let that soak in for a second. She asked if I would get her pregnant. No strings attached. She's financially stable. Doesn't want money. Would do it legally. You know, paperwork, straw stuff up. Kind of blows me away. Made me think it did. So we've been chatting about that. You know, my theory here is don't trust anybody. But it's just, I guess it's something that's so off the wall that it's made me think about it, and I'll do a video on it, a vlog on it. What's your thoughts, Jeannie, on a foreigner getting a Filipina pregnant because she likes your light skin and blue eyes and I don't know what else I have to offer from my vlogs or what you guys know of me. Look at this old Jeepy. Wow, so got some old rickety crazy Jeeps here. None of them are 4-wheel drive when it's like that. So, oh damn, yeah, Joe said he will let it soak in for a while. Tell her to give you 1 million pesos. Cost of blue eyes and babies. Well, 50-50 chance of blue eyes. Scotty's still in the deep log or where deep, yes. Crazy, huh? Will you get me pregnant? Funny what you said. Let that soak in for a second. That would do the trick if she wants to get pregnant. Yeah. A little history of my family. My mother and father weren't able to have children living in California. So they adopted my brother who's 4 years older than me. They adopted my sister who's 2 years older than me. And then 2 years later, I was a miracle baby. My mom finally got pregnant with my father. I don't know what that is, low sperm count, or I don't know. Is that a issue that I would have as well? Don't know. Never tried to impregnate anybody. So these are things that make you wonder. That's funny way we're at 50-50. All my have dark eyes. One's a little lighter but still brown. David, yes? You're catching on, soaking, but then you need a shaker. Yes, Vehicle Mundo. I just saw your Annandale, my hometown video with the cars at Custom Rides and Rods. I never did tour that place. So thank you for that video, Vehicle Mundo. Brings back memories of that building. I remember passing every day there for many a year, wondering what kind of cars are in there. I'd see them pulled out in the parking lot now and then. I might have swung through when they're in the parking lot because they were cleaning the place or they were running them or whatever they would do, or they would pull all those cars out. Maybe they were doing some remodels with those fake storefronts and everything else they got going on in there. Brian Russell with a $20 wedding gift. Congrats, wedding gift. See, now you're scaring me. I don't think I'll ever be married again. Single life. Wow. It's a lot different than relationship life here. I like it. I didn't have that for a couple, 2.5 years. Not that I ever regret the relationship I was in. We came into each other's lives at a time when I guess it was needed. So, yeah, it worked out, made us both better people. So, no regrets. Thank you, Brian Russell. Thank you, thank you. I would love an update video of your analytics on YouTube. Yes, yes. I don't look at those anymore. I used to worry about all that when I was up and coming, but you can get driven crazy by all the analytics and all the stuff going on there. I just gotta try to put out videos, and even there I'm kind of slacking, especially on the weekends when I don't get a video out for 3 days. Considering I'm thinking my live is kind of a video, which it is. I need to know the amount of hours I get from a live viewing than I do from a video viewing. So anyone that wants a no strings attached pregnancy isn't thinking too much about the guy. But just wanted a mixed baby, think what that would do to the child's mental. Yeah, a lot of single parent children are raised here in the Philippines. I wonder how many women got pregnant when the military were here back in the, I don't know, 70s, 80s, and then the men disappeared. How many children are around now? In their 60s? 50s? I don't know. Crazy, huh? Tell her you have to meet her parents first. Mo Breran, tell her you have to meet her parents first. Yeah, yeah. It's a crazy, crazy proposal. All hail Sir Chad, the chosen one. Yeah, yee. Good night, everyone. Work in the morning and getting ready to pack in for the Philippines. I leave Friday. Andy H, right on, my man. Thank you. Thank you for popping on and saying hello. I don't know where Braces Nicole is anymore. She might be out practicing my proposal. You don't want the kid to ask every white guy, are you my daddy? Yeah. Bob Barker, if you do the proposal, you legit become a stud. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. You know, in relationships in the States, like I was talking about that relationship I had with that girl, where we had talked about having children, these are planned out things. Here in the Philippines, I don't think they plan much. I think it's more of a worried what you're wearing, what meal you're going to be getting next, or your family, or things like that. They don't think too far in advance. In the States, you like to plan that shit out so that there's no surprises. This kind of surprised me. As you can see, I'm bewildered. Can you get preggy from service water in the Philippines? Probably. Thousands over that military time. Yes, absolutely. I am booked to ABC Hotel March 4th. Michael Hurley. 3 nights, nice. You will enjoy that place. I don't know if you've stayed there before, but it's the nicest hotel in here in town. My dad was in the Navy, got my mom pregnant while in the Philippines and brought her back to the U.S. so my sister was born. Yeah, I don't know, there's nothing like that would happen. I don't think she's looking for passport or the advantages of a American baby. It's not a marriage thing or anything, it's just a pregnancy proposal. If you say the name Stephanie 3 times, she will appear. Okay, let's try that theory. Stephanie. Let's give it 5 minutes like it takes Junior to come around. Cecil Wampner, I'd be afraid she'd message me for money every time the kid needed books and sick. it might carry more responsibility than you think. Okay, I think maybe I didn't add that when I was explaining this to the latest visitors or people that come on. She's financially stable. She has money coming in every month, so she's not looking for money or anything. She'll be able to raise the child. The child will have a good life. So there's nothing to do with money at all. It's just this. She's impressed with. Kidding, joking. But I think it has something to do with it. Obviously, light skin, blue eyes. Sammy! Right on. Yeah? Yeah, good man. Good man. Good to see you. Destination random. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Chubbs. Good morning, Amarasia. Lost stills in Vietnam, Philippines, Southeast Asia. Good morning. Okay, Jeannie. There's Jeannie chiming in. Let me take a drink before I read that book. Kidding. Appreciate the long comment. My throat is holding up a lot better. Boy, still, there's a lot of people with this phlegmy bullshit coffee stuff going on that I had for 3 weeks. I'm not really surprised by that proposal. What do you get in return for being a sperm donor? I still wouldn't trust that whole proposal thing, though. You would have to really think it through. Right. What would I gain? Nothing.
Always the same.
Other than some fun up front. And if my family track record comes into play, it may take a year. It makes me chuckle. I don't know if we got low sperm count or what, but if she's listening, I'm only joking. But yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was just a joke up front, a way to get me into bed with her or something. Are you serious? Yes, I am serious. Explains all and what's and financials and all that stuff. So, again, it could all be bullshit, but I don't know. I really don't know. My dad fought during Vietnam for sure. Ate. Glad he made it out. I've had a dry cough for 2 weeks. Yeah, you don't have the pollution like we have here, and I know why mine started. We need to get this rainy season over with. Chubbs is a throat goat learning for the LBs. He's a throat goat learning from the LBs. Is that a proposal common thing over there? That's what I'm asking. That's why I want to do that vlog. Chris, how are you? Where are you at? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Yeah? Oh, not good. Sick parents. All right. Well, hopefully they get better. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah. I got nothing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Just play like I didn't hear half of what he had to say there, so I think that was a proposal for money. Parents are in the hospital or sick. Jeannie has a wrench. Watch it. Bob Barker, you're in Angeles. Fun to be had elsewhere. Yeah. If you're white, or you can get fixed and don't tell her. See, yeah, there you go, Mike. I think somebody had told me that one time. He was fixed, and the girl wanted to have a baby, and he didn't tell her. Yeah. They are serious. Filipinos would love their own Barbie or Ken. Yeah. They all talk about it. Or quite a few talk about light-skinned Amerasian babies or Phil-Am babies. It's a real thing here. Some of them do that to entrap a man. Some of them probably do this proposal like I've been proposed, no strings attached. Some are mistake babies or no, I don't know. There's so many different things. Is she part of the Chub Club den? So I know. No. I don't think so. No. White-skinned child, she will make her child act or do commercials. There you go, yeah. Just make sure you sign the paperwork properly. You've never been to Makati, right? Nope, never been to Makati. Never spent a night in Manila other than like airport, hours deal. But how many proposals would Mark S. get? Yeah, it makes me wonder how many people have been proposed this before. How many are honest proposals rather than, the other way. It could all be bullshit, yes. You just nailed it on the head. She is saying don't need money or anything, then after baby is born. Absolutely. That's the story I told about also the gentleman who's had a baby with this young girl and it wasn't a planned pregnancy. He wants to help out, buy an apartment, put her up, put the child up, take care of her. She wants nothing to do with him, but she does want money. And it wasn't her decision. I think she's also has a Philippine boyfriend, but the family wants her to extort the money from him or get the money from him. He ended up paying 230,000 pesos for her recent baby's doctor bills. Yeah. Is this a mortality thing? You wanting to continue your bloodline? No, I never. It intrigues me. Yeah, I just want to see. And of course, you'd like to know what kind of traits and what kind of personalities and how the child would turn out. But no. When I was in the States and dating that girl when I was 35 plus or 38, 9, whatever it was. Obviously it was part of it then. I wasn't getting pressure from any family members or anything either to do that because I had already raised some children, stepchildren. But it was in my head, absolutely. I just wonder, I look exactly like my dad when I was a child, when I was very young. My pictures from ages, 0 to 10 or something, not even 10. 2, 3, whatever it is. Identical. If you put my father and me next to each other, hands, bald, calm demeanor, I think that might be a learned thing. A lot of features are exactly the same. I believe my mother and I probably have a little more facial features, but that's things that would intrigue me. I want to see how the child would turn out. What does that child have that I have? So, 20 to 17. Do her in a lawyer's office so it's legit. Yeah. There you go, Mike. You crazy, Mike. I love it. Vehicle Mundo. We got the professor saying hello to Marcus Vehicle Mundo, a car show guru. Did you see the latest video with Chad CB Media in there, Marcus? We kind of hung out all weekend. Too much. That's why I'm dragging ass and a lot of pool play and craziness going on. I'll be putting that in a members only video, that whole 5-6 minute match, plus some other stuff for the members here. Hopefully I can get that done in the next day or so and put it out. Gerard Fairfield, what would child support in the Philippines be? Right. Well, like that gentleman who took care of the baby in the hospital. The baby's not even 1 yet. 230,000. That's his. He felt responsible, and I'm sure they asked him or told him, "You need to help." Unplanned pregnancy, family influence, girl's rather young. This girl isn't young like that. I like to give her the credit for a good head on her shoulders, but it could all be a scam or bullshit. If you want a child, you should just get a girlfriend and have a baby. Other than that, you're setting yourself up to be a cry. Yes. You underestimate yes, yes, and yes. And I think the older you get, in my head, you run the risk of issues. I don't know, maybe it's wrong in what I'm thinking, but like mental retardation, Down syndrome, things like that, which I would hate to see, but people would call that a blessing as well. So, hard to say. It makes me think it does. Make a Moreno Jubs, Brian Russell writes. Make a Moreno. I like the Moreno. I like the darker skin. I'd like to see. But I'm not gonna. Yeah, no. Yo, bro. I know a girl in AC who has a Filipino boyfriend, and he tells her to go to work in bars and get Western boyfriends to get you money so he doesn't have to work. Yeah, absolutely. I've heard that quite a bit. The girls will bring home the money. The guys are out partying and gambling and doing some other stuff, spending that money. I mean, it seems like a lot of these Filipinas get pregnant in these relationships and then the dude disappears. I don't know how many they have Mr. Moms where the guys are at home raising the kids while the girls are here working. You know what I'm talking about working wise. Seems like there's a lot of, like I said, probably 80% of these bar girls have children. A lot of them say they don't have boyfriends. And a lot of these children aren't even with the father, the baby's father. It's more with her parents. Or they bring up brothers and sisters to stay where they're all residing to watch the child while the one's working. Or both sisters or family members are working on Red Street, Walking Street. Crazy here. You come a long way, brother. Stay focused. No need to spread your seed. Absolutely. Focus on nation. That child, you have half a brain. That child will have half a brain, same as you, if you are still even thinking about it. Yes. It's just a good topic. I think that vlog, when I put it together, will do well. Comments will be off the charts.
It was strange.
So, it's just something I hadn't seen before, so I want to do that video and see what kind of additional comments and reach will be. This live usually reaches 2,000 people over the next week. I think that vlog could reach 10,000 people. Kansas City 27. I just want to take a moment to thank you for informing us, your friends, followers, about the matter, and we are here to advise you and protect you. That's what I like to hear. That's why I wanted to bring it up. I'd even let her know. She may even be watching and listening. If she wants to reveal herself to you guys, she can say hello to everybody right now. She can enter the chat. You guys can go from there with her. But most likely not. She's probably just going to listen in. My back's got a little tweaky. I think I slept wrong on my harder mattress. I like a harder mattress, but it could be the 2 hours of sleep. Kind of quiet today. No visitors for the chat other than Braces for 3 seconds. I was here with a couple gentlemen having breakfast, but they've since moved on. Maybe they're at home watching. I agree with Kuya Professor and focus on Asia. No more. Yes, yes, and yes. So the consensus I'm getting is be smart, don't do this. If you do, you're dumb. And I hear you. I hear you, believe me. It's a good show right now. If nothing else, it's awesome content. Yeah, Brian, I think it will be. Once a week I try to do something talking about girls or relationships, or this will be the one for this week, I'm sure, if not a couple this week. So yes, good content. Making videos to get comments, telling you that you have lost your mind is not the way to go to me, but you do you. It's not to get the comments so much as to bring up the topic and see how many other people have been proposed, how many have fallen into traps, how many have drunkenly gotten somebody pregnant. It's going to open up the floodgates of what's and whys and hows and things that have happened with other people. That's why this is good content. Lots of YouTubers have babies. CJ Ace, Ugly, Philo. Seems like a trend. I say go for it. Have two. They are small. Yeah, no, I don't want the responsibility, I've decided, of children. It gets close at times and then it's not. And I think it's probably a defense mechanism of myself. So, the no strings attached. Intriguing. Is it true? Probably not. Chubbs, you need someone to walk on your back, take out those knots. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to need a massage. Hello, Neil. Do you plan on staying a long term? I get burned out after 5 years, but plan on another run. Yeah, I plan on staying here forever. If I get burnt, I'll go some other place in Southeast Asia, Thailand or something. Absolutely, but I don't see it happening. But then again, I'm only 3 years in. It seems like you get to the 5, 6, 7 year mark, like you're saying, and the world becomes a pain in the ass here. You get disgruntled and you got nothing good to say about this town you're living in any longer. Seen it happen with a lot of people there and a lot of vloggers and everything else. So we'll see. So besides the proposal, anything interesting happening in AC as Christmas is coming? A lot of car shows or a lot of car stuff happening at the racetrack and whatever coming up. Angeles Hot Rod Association has a meeting at the American Legion, I want to say, on the 25th. They'll have a little car show there. No. Christmas decorations are already happening in the mall. You don't know about anything happening here until it's usually happening at that point. Last minute you race over, or it's already happened and you missed it. There's not enough Facebook updates here. It seems like pre-COVID, all these hotels that I've toured and stuff used to have pages and they kept it up religiously. And they had a lot of tight team building and they were proud of their employees and everything was golden because I'm sure the tourism levels were kicking ass. Since then, nothing. Nobody updates anything here, Facebook-wise. Facebook's, one of the biggest marketing tools here or in the world. Other than that, just basic website pages for places. You only go to those pages when you need to research something or you're thinking of going there. So, marketing and advertising here is not good. Don't do it. Just burned out for a reason. Go to Thailand. Yep. Great place. I'll tell you that. Great food. The weather we had when I was there was so gorgeous. And when I was gone, it rained every day here, I guess. There, we had the best weather when we went. I just see that happening constantly or forever there. Here, hit and miss with the weather. where are we at? 115 minutes, 85 people, 74 thumbs up, a couple super thanks from, I believe, Russell, and from John Allen, who always chimes in, gets off early because he's got his Filipina he needs to FaceTime with. Brian Russell, any updates on the massage parlor? Yes, I have. Okay, there's a girl I met on the dating site who's a massage therapist who I'm going to probably go visit today and see if I can work out a deal where I bring another girl, and while she's giving the massage, her and I will have our exchange as to what she's looking for from the dating site. What am I looking for? Could be very interesting. I don't know if she's going to go for something like that. I don't know the size of the room or where this is massage place is, but we'll find out. That would add a whole new twist to the thing. So, still researching massage parlors. And it's going to be $600 for the massage. They're all $600 now. Robert McMahon, it's not that you're dumb. I'm just afraid you're going to get hurt in the long run having a child you can't see. Absolutely, I hear you there. Because if I know I have a child, since I've never had biological children, I guess I don't know. You people who have parented, you know. That's why we're bringing this up. I think it would always make me want to know, make me reach out. Yeah. If she's listening, show herself and speak up. Maybe she'll get another fish. Yeah, that's what I said. There's plenty of other foreigners. Why me? So, damn women making tricks. Destination, co-quality. You either catch a fish on a string or a net. Yeah, right. Rafi. You won't burn out. Use Philippines as your home base and travel to places like, yes. That's my plan. I like this town. I like everything that it has to offer, especially the racetrack and the airport. Got a great network of people, bar owners, business owners, Filipinos, friends, foreigners. Not that that would hold me anywhere ever, it never has, but it's nice to have that huge base that I seem to have right now. Every day I get people telling me, thank you for this or thank you for that. It's nice to finally meet you. I get a lot of free breakfasts or meals. There's a lot of perks going along with all this. I don't ask for it. People are just showing their gratitude. Oh my God, she pissed her pants. The guy almost hit her. This place is no different than any other place in Minnesota. Yeah. I believe you're right there. I think there's October Feast coming this end of the month. You know, there's something at the parade grounds. There's some kind of dog fundraiser, charitable event. I know Mark Savino's involved with, but I think he also has to race that day. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know. It's just, again, they don't tell you in advance enough, or you don't remember how you access the information you found. So, a lot of people Angeles, they don't know what they're talking about. It's what you make of it. Great place for everything you need. Scott Van Buskirk. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I think a lot of men come here and get burned by these women and get disgruntled. I think they fall in love. They think they equate sex with relationship, whereas here sex is just a business. They don't understand it. They fall in love with these girls. These girls yank the rug out. They get a bad taste in their mouth. Yes. Watch it on Trike Patrol. There you go. Massage parlor with happy ending. Yes, right. No, there's a lot of places, no happy ending. Believe me, when I was touring some of these ones, oh my God, I got trapped in one of them, and there was 3 girls in there, and they locked the door. And they were groping me. Man, it was awkward as all get out. I couldn't get out of there. Yeah, some of these places are obvious in the happy ending department. Other ones I think are gonna sneak it in, and some of them are no. It's not happening here. So maybe it could. So. I'm just saying, listen, I do know what I am talking about. Coming on 7 years. 7 years totally living here. Coming up on LOL, still here, and maybe for about 2 more. But moving to Thailand will come, yes. Excited for your future to see how it all turns out. You will be much happier. Could be a grass is greener, but you've been here long enough. It seems like there's a time frame like we've been talking about where people all of a sudden change, get a bad taste, have nothing good to say about the place. Have you seen All Saints Fest before? Done on November. All Saints Fest. No, I don't think so. I don't recall, to tell you the truth. Sleeping with the same person for 12 months. What could go wrong? Scamper. Oh yeah, October Festival, lots of beer. I used to love going to the horse racetrack in Korea. Fun place to gamble. I preferred the dog tracks back in Wisconsin. We didn't have them in Minnesota, or at least when I was going to those. And in Florida, when I worked there, we'd go to the dog track. The only problem with horse track is between races, it can get so long. I think they groom the track, they bring the horses, something goes wrong in the gate. Dog racing seemed like it was a very quick turnover, and you're racing all the time and losing money. Yeah. I think the theory was if the dog took a shit before the race and you're looking at him, sizing him up, don't bet on that dog. Forget. Maybe it was the other way around, but dog track was the one I preferred. I had to knock on the door when a child was 17 and contacted me. It didn't cost me anything, and we are friends. Okay. It's called the HOG, Happening on the Green. Happening on the Green. It was a festival USAF had back in Clark days. Guess they are copying and bringing it back. Okay. All right, cool. When is that, JR? Is that in November? All those older men should count their blessings because in the U.S. a 20-something girl wouldn't give you a second look, right? Fresh aloha, good morning, brother. Hope you're well. Just wondering, whatever happened at Poppy's Lounge? Is it closed down? I would see lots of videos before, not anymore. Mahalo. I saw more cars there recently. Somebody on the chat was staying there. The 544 restaurant and Rosa Hotel. No updates on the previous owners. Don't know what. Don't even really care. I guess that time has moved on. Wish them well. Hopefully they didn't pull the wool over people's eyes and all that, but I don't know. So I wish Rosa's Hotel and all that well. Wasn't busy. Seems like things are picking up a little bit here, so maybe it's getting a little busier now. Seen more cars there. November, first day of the dead are called All Saints Day. Okay, have you watched the Ed Gein doc? Scott, no. No and no. My grandfather raised greyhounds for racing in OKC. Wow. Big skinny ass tall dogs that can run like the wind. Impressive. Morning you chubs, Hector Rodriguez. Good morning to you. How you doing, Hector? Hector. Sounds like a San Francisco name. Just kidding. I just watched a car show in San Francisco with the hoopties and the bouncing and the all the shit they do, the hydraulics or air rides and all that. Pretty impressive. The colors and the sun, man, it looked beautiful. I was so impressed. And then every minute or two they'd show a girl standing in front of one of those hoopties. I just call it a hoopty. Hoopty's kind of means a piece of shit, but it also means good cars. It's homies. There's a lot of homies. I think there were a lot of Mexicans. So impressive. Awesome car show. I got stuck watching it, which I had to turn off for a while so I could continue my editing, but it was awesome. It was really done well. Oh, there he is. There goes Ugly Grandpa. No, Ugly Grandpa. No. Ugly Tourist. Ugly Tourist. No, sorry. I got nothing. Ugly Tourist. Yeah. It's so interesting topic about proposal. Yes, it is a very interesting. That's why the video I think will do very well. The hog is showing in November around the 9th. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So if you guys know of things, bring these up in the lives. Because again, it's hard to find real dates and times. So we need to make this an open exchange of events that are coming up around town. I got a lot of people from the area or visiting that would like to do more than just sit over on Walking Street and drink, party, and rock and roll. Thomas Vaughn, there's a few videos about Clark Hogg from my time there. Fun times. Nice. I'll have to check that out. My wife is looking at me funny. She says, you are watching the old me as I'm doing research. Have a great day, everyone. Wayward, good to have you on the chat. We'll see you. We'll catch up again. Where am I at? 127. I got to get off as well. 77 people watching, 79 thumbs ups. I like that. What's going on with your Vikings? 3-2. They got bye week. I don't have any real hope that they're going to do well. Again, they got quarterback issues and injuries and whatever. We'll see. Cross our fingers. Maybe they'll go on a run. That Sam Darnold sure does look good where he went to. Then again, he kind of shits the bed when it gets to the big games. So, Don and Angie in Seattle. I think he plays in Seattle. Seattle? Where the hell's he play? Yeah. Be prepared. You'll have a good team for a while. Get to the playoffs. Shit the bed. We've been here in Philly since Thursday. Gotta go because we've got a long but fun day at the Sesame Place and we're pooped out. Enjoy the rest of your week, Chad, and goodbye. Thank you, Jeannie. We'll see you. I'm gonna sign off as well right now. See you do anything crazy. Don't do anything crazy, right? I'll give you guys updates as to how it all goes on. Again, I'll be doing that video on the whole proposal thing. I gotta get the heck out. So I'm just gonna say goodbye. I'm not gonna say individual goodbyes because it'll go too long. You guys don't have to say goodbye. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you on Friday. It's the next live. We're kicking out a members video soon. We'll be doing this proposal vlog. Hopefully we can fit this massage vlog in this week. Today's the day off for the girl that I want to get the massage, so it's maybe something I can pull together today. I'm pooped like a bitch, but I gotta keep producing. And then again, next weekend is car shows and car craziness out at Clark International Speedway. I do know about that. So thank you to everybody for chiming in. Keep watching. We'll see you next Friday. Have a good week. We'll see ya.